Freeze. Step away from that child. A cop's voice slices through the laughter of a sunny park, his gun half-drawn, eyes locked on Maya Thompson, a black woman with a radiant smile, now frozen in fear. Clinging to her leg is Emily, a 5-year-old with blonde curls and blue eyes, sobbing, "Mommy, what's wrong?" The crowd gasps, phones whip out, and in seconds, Maya's world turns upside down, accused of kidnapping a white child who calls her mommy. But the truth? It's a bombshell that'll shatter hearts and change lives forever. Stick with me, because this story of betrayal, love, and redemption will leave you speechless. Maya Thompson, 32, walks hand in hand with Emily through the city park, their laughter bouncing off the autumn trees. Maya's sundress sways as she pushes Emily on the swing, her heart swelling when Emily giggles, "Higher, Mommy." To the world, they're mother and daughter, but whispers follow them, curious stares, raised brows, people wondering why a black woman is with a white child. Maya's used to it. She's faced those looks since she took Emily in, pouring every ounce of her love into this little girl who means everything to her. But today, those whispers turn into a nightmare. Let's rewind. Maya grew up in a rough neighborhood, where dreams of a loving family kept her going. She found that dream with Marcus, a charming black entrepreneur with big plans and a bigger heart. They were perfect, until they weren't. 3 years ago, Marcus sat her down, his eyes wet with guilt, and confessed to a one-night stand with a white colleague named Sarah. The words hit Maya like a freight train. Cheating wasn't just a word, it was a blade through her trust. She spent nights crying, replaying every moment of their marriage, wondering if love was a lie. But Maya's heart is made of stronger stuff. After months of therapy, raw conversations, and a choice to forgive, she rebuilt with Marcus, vowing to turn pain into purpose. Then came Emily. Sarah, the woman from Marcus's affair, reached out in desperation. She couldn't raise the child born from that night. Maya could have said no, could have let resentment win. Instead, she looked at baby Emily's tiny face and saw a chance to love beyond the hurt. She adopted Emily, legally and fully, raising her as her own. To Maya, Emily wasn't a reminder of Marcus's betrayal, she was a gift, a chance to show what love really means. Every night, she'd tuck Emily in, whispering stories of strength, teaching her that family isn't about blood but about care. But the world outside their home? It wasn't always so kind. Back at the park, Maya and Emily share a strawberry ice cream cone, giggling over silly knock-knock jokes. Emily's sticky fingers grab Maya's, and for a moment, everything's perfect. Until Officer Harlan Reed steps out of his patrol car. He's a grizzled cop with a reputation, the kind who stops black drivers for looking suspicious, the kind who assumes before he asks. His eyes lock on Maya and Emily, and you can almost see the gears turning in his head, twisting their joy into something sinister. He strides over, hand on his holster, voice booming, "Ma'am, step away from that child. Now." Maya's heart lurches. Emily clings tighter, crying, "Mommy, don't go," but Reed's already decided. To him, a black woman with a white child screams trouble. "I'm her mother," Maya says, her voice calm but firm, reaching for her bag. "I have adoption papers right here." Reed cuts her off, sneering, "I've seen too many cases like this." The words drip with prejudice, each syllable a jab at Maya's identity. She feels the sting of every stereotype she's fought her whole life, the store clerks trailing her, the neighbors asking, "Is she really yours?" But she stays steady, for Emily, who's trembling now, her little voice breaking as she begs, "Why is he mad, Mommy?" The crowd grows, phones recording, some shouting support, others muttering in Reed's favor. Maya's mind flashes to stories of black women wrongly accused, their lives upended by snap judgments. She won't let that be her story. Reed radios for backup, his voice sharp, claiming he's stopping a kidnapping. Maya's stomach twists, but she keeps her cool, repeating, "She's my daughter. Check the papers." Emily's sobs grow louder, and Maya kneels, whispering, "It's okay, baby, Mommy's here." Her love is a shield, but it can't stop Reed's cuffs from clicking around her wrists. The crowd gasps as he pulls Maya away, Emily's screams piercing the air. Backup arrives, 2 more officers, including Officer Diaz, a Latina cop whose eyes flicker with doubt as she watches Reed's aggression. "You sure about this, Harlan?" she asks, but Reed snaps, "I know what I saw." Maya's led to the squad car, her heart pounding, Emily's cries echoing in her ears. I in the car, Maya's mind races. She thinks of Marcus's cheating, how it broke her, how she chose to love anyway. She thinks of Emily, the child she fought for, not just against the world's judgment but against her own pain. She prays silently, clutching the hope that truth will win. At the station, Reed's interrogation is relentless. "Where'd you get that kid?" he demands, tossing her adoption papers aside like trash. "Those could be fake." Maya's voice stays steady, demanding a lawyer, but inside, she's crumbling, not for herself, but for Emily, who's in a holding room, coloring sadly, asking strangers, "Where's my mommy?" Marcus gets the call and races to the station, his face pale with panic. Memories flood back, the night he confessed his affair, how Maya's forgiveness saved him, how her love for Emily made him a better man. He bursts in, demanding answers, but Reed brushes him off, insisting Maya's a suspect. Officer Diaz, though, starts digging. She pulls the adoption records, sees the legal stamps, but Reed's not convinced. "We need DNA," he mutters, clinging to his bias. Diaz pushes for the tests, sensing the truth is bigger than Reed's assumptions. Outside, the story explodes. Videos of the park incident go viral, hashtags like #JusticeForMaya trending on X, protesters gather, chanting for equality, turning Maya's pain into a movement. She sits in a holding cell, alone for a moment, her mind heavy. She thinks of Marcus's betrayal, how it could have defined her, but instead, she chose love, for him, for Emily, for herself. That love is why she's here, fighting for her daughter, fighting against a world that sees her skin before her heart. Emily's allowed a brief visit, and through the bars, Maya hugs her, whispering, "We'll get through this, baby. Together." Tears fall, but so does a fire. Maya's ready to face whatever comes next. As night settles, whispers spread among the officers. The DNA tests are being rushed, and something's off. The truth about Emily's origins, tied to Marcus's cheating and Maya's incredible care, is about to blow this case wide open. It's not just about proving Maya's innocence, it's about exposing a truth so shocking, it'll change everything. Stick with us, because when this truth drops, it's going to hit like a tidal wave, and you won't want to miss what happens next. The police station hums with tension as the sun rises, and Maya Thompson, still reeling from being accused of kidnapping her own daughter, Emily, waits for the truth to set her free. Yesterday, a racist cop, Officer Harlan Reed, tore her from her 5-year-old, claiming a black woman couldn't be the mother of a white child. But now, the DNA results are in, and they're about to drop a bombshell that'll shake the station, the city, and millions watching online. This isn't just about proving Maya's innocence, it's about love conquering betrayal, prejudice, and pain. Stay with me, because this truth will leave you in tears and full of hope. The lab tech hands Officer Diaz a sealed envelope, her face unreadable. Inside, the results confirm what Maya's known all along: Emily is legally hers, adopted with full custody after Sarah, the woman Marcus cheated with, gave her up. But there's more. The test shows Marcus, Maya's husband, is Emily's biological father, tying her to that painful affair 3 years ago. And yet, the real kicker. Sarah's signed papers, found in the system, prove Maya's not just Emily's mom by love but by law. Officer Reed's jaw drops, his accusations crumbling like dust. He mumbles an apology, but it's hollow, his face flushed with shame as Diaz orders Maya's release. Maya runs to Emily, who's clutching a crayon in the holding room, her blue eyes wide with fear. "Mommy," she cries, leaping into Maya's arms. The embrace is electric, tears streaming as Maya whispers, "I'm here, baby. We're okay." Emily's tiny voice, saying, "I knew you were my real mommy," cuts through the noise, a reminder that love doesn't need DNA to bind hearts. The station staff watch, some teary, others shifting uncomfortably, knowing Reed's bias sparked this chaos. Maya's love, forged through the pain of Marcus's cheating, shines brighter than ever. Marcus arrives, his eyes red from a sleepless night. In the station hallway, he pulls Maya aside, his voice breaking. "I didn't tell you everything," he admits. The affair wasn't just one night, it was months of emotional connection with Sarah, a betrayal deeper than Maya knew. Her heart aches, the old wound reopening, but she looks at Emily, giggling with Diaz, and chooses again. "We've built something stronger," she says, her voice firm but kind. "But no more secrets." Marcus nods, vowing to earn her trust every day. It's not just forgiveness, it's love's care, turning a cheating scar into a family's foundation. Outside, the world's watching. The park video's gone viral, with millions on X demanding #justice for Maya. Protesters surround the station, holding signs that read, "End racial profiling," and "Love wins." News vans pull up, cameras flashing as Reed's body cam footage leaks, his racist remarks exposed for all to hear. The city erupts, calling for his badge and police reform. Maya steps out, Emily's hand in hers, and faces the crowd. She doesn't want to be a hero, but her story's sparking change, and she won't shy away. At home, Maya cooks Emily's favorite mac and cheese, the kitchen filled with warmth. Marcus helps, chopping veggies, stealing glances at his wife with newfound respect. Maya thinks back to the nights she chose to love Emily, despite the whispers, despite the cheating that brought her into their lives. She taught Emily about her mixed heritage, reading books about black heroes and white allies, showing her that love crosses all lines. Now, as Emily hums at the table, Maya feels that choice validated, love's care made them unbreakable. Then, a knock at the door. It's Sarah, the woman from Marcus's past, her face nervous but earnest. Maya tenses, but Sarah's not here to stir trouble. "I saw the news," she says, voice shaky. "I wanted to thank you for loving Emily like I couldn't." Tears fall as they talk, Sarah sharing her regrets, her struggles, and Maya opening up about turning pain into purpose. It's a raw, healing moment, two women connected by a child and a choice to care. Emily runs over, hugging them both, unaware of the history but feeling the love. The neighborhood shifts too. Neighbors who once side-eyed Maya now show up with casseroles, some apologizing for their doubts. A local church hosts a unity vigil, and Maya speaks, her voice soft but powerful. "I forgave my husband's betrayal. I forgave a system that judged me. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's strength." The crowd cheers, her words simple but resonating, perfect for the YouTube viewers soaking in every syllable. Her message spreads, her story trending as a beacon of hope. Maya starts a blog, pouring her heart into posts about love overcoming hate. It catches fire, landing her on talk shows where she shares her truth. Family isn't about matching skin, it's about matching hearts. Viewers relate, flooding comments with their own stories of forgiveness and care. Emily, meanwhile, draws pictures of her family, black, white, together, her innocence a reminder that kids see love, not labels. Maya frames one, hanging it above the fireplace, a symbol of their journey. The legal fight isn't over. Reed suspended, and Maya files a lawsuit, not for money but for change. The settlement funds a scholarship for diverse families, turning her pain into a legacy. At home, Marcus and Maya renew their vows in a quiet backyard ceremony, Emily tossing petals as their flower girl. It's a promise reborn, built on honesty and care, stronger than the cheating that once broke them. Then, another twist. The DNA lab calls. Emily has a rare genetic condition explaining her fair features, but it's the emotional truth that hits harder. Maya's love made her Emily's mom, no matter the biology. The news spreads, inspiring articles and TED Talks, with Maya meeting other women who faced similar accusations. They form a support group, sharing stories of resilience, their voices amplifying hers. As spring blooms, Maya, Marcus, and Emily return to the park. No stares, no whispers, just a family swinging, laughing, free. Maya looks up, the sun warming her face, grateful for the journey. From Marcus's cheating to Reed's prejudice, she chose love's care every time, and it changed everything. She turns to you, the viewer, with a smile. Share your stories of love beating hate. Hit that subscribe button for more tales that lift your heart. This isn't just Maya's victory, it's a call to care, to forgive, to rise. And trust me, you'll carry this story with you long after the screen fades.